Yo, what's up guys? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing, and this time I don't want to say I saved the best for last, but I definitely saved the most expensive for last. Check this out.
10,000. 15. 20. 25. 30,000. Are you representing the entire section there? 40K. 40,000.
That's what I'm talking about.
45. Clearly, people in the know understand the value of these shoes, because this is definitely a collector's item. 45.
Does nobody else want a shoe signed by Michael Jordan?
45 once. 46. 46. Is that where we are? 46. Going once. Twice. That's it, you guys. You know what? I can see top shelf. All right, sold. 46.
You heard that right. $46,000. I'm bringing you an unboxing of a $46,000 shoe. At least that's what the shoe went for at auction. So this is the Doernbecher Freestyle Collection. I've had the opportunity to bring you guys an exclusive look, and this shoe was designed by a super cool kid by the name of Damien. So Damien has a condition with his blood that it doesn't allow his blood to clot, and that's how he ended up at the Doernbecher Hospital. But besides that, he's also a musician, which is super dope because I'm a musician, and he's also a fan of the Chicago Bulls, which all makes sense with the shoe that he actually designed. Now, with his shoe, he actually had 4 different designs of his shoe, and Nike ended up making 2 of them. This other pair, which I don't have right now, there's only 2 of those pairs in the world, period. They only made 2 of them. But this is the one that's going to go to retail. This is the one that everyone is going to see, and this is the one that auctioned for $46,000. That's so awesome. Anyway, but before I get into the shoe, I want you guys to learn a little bit more about Damien, so check this out.
My name is Damien and I'm 10 years old. I like playing basketball. I can play Smoke on the Water on my guitar. I also play volleyball. What's special about me is I have hope for people. I think they can be kind in ways they don't really think about.
He's an awesome kid.
I have factor 8 hemophilia.
Severe hemophilia A is he's missing the factor 9 in his blood, which means he doesn't clot. So when he gets a bleed, just even his skinned knee, it could bleed and bleed for days, and it won't stop unless he's getting his infusions. There's internal bleeding. That's definitely something that's a big thing for him. We gotta watch him for everything.
Having hemophilia is just too hard for some people like me, and if I become a scientist on my off time, I could try making a cure for hemophilia, and I could test it on myself.
Doernbecher is important to us because it's the only place in Oregon that we can get in his infusions. It's the only place he can be treated in Oregon, and they're wonderful people.
They've been super great, super informative, anything we need. I mean, they work great with them.
They treat me very kindly, and I'm very glad. I'd like to say a message to my doctors. Thank you for the kindness you give me, the fun I have with you. Thank you for choosing me for the Nike program. I thought it was awesome.
All right, now that you've learned a little bit more about Damien, let's take a look at the box. So this is the traditional Doernbecher freestyle box that we've seen on the other 5 pairs of shoes that I've unboxed for you guys. If you haven't seen those, make sure you check them out. I'll add a link up there. So the box is the turquoise color, the same turquoise / Tiffany color, has the Doernbecher there, has Doernbecher here, and the size of the shoes here, and then it has, I believe, yes, another Doernbecher freestyle right here. So this collection is created by Nike in collaboration with the Doernbecher Hospital, and proceeds from the shoes goes towards the Doernbecher Hospital, which is obviously a great cause to help these kids and the kids that are sick. So as you can see here, it's Unstoppable Damien Phillips, age 10, and the diagnosis that he has is hemophilia A severe, which you guys heard about in his video. And the shoe that he has is the Air Jordan 7 Retro. So let's take a look at his shoe. Freestyle paper, freestyle sticker, and his shoes are very, very cool. I'll talk a little bit about the inspiration for his design. So let's put that one there. Let's get this one out of the box and put it here. Let's get these inside. So as you can see, the colors of his shoe are basically like a burgundy / red, and then there's a black. But what you don't really see is here along the overlays that it has this sort of like paisley, like a black paisley reflective sort of print that is from a guitar, which I think is very, very cool. And then obviously the gold hits. It's all about music. If you're going to go into the details here on the tongue, they have his initials, DJP, but they're not the traditional lace jewels. They're actually guitar picks, which actually makes sense because he's a guitar player. And then if you look at the heel, these are actually guitars for the little tabs here as well with the DJP. And then there's a lot of glitter popping off right here on the heel tab, which is a very, very cool touch. And then they've added some gold accents here. So they have a gold Jumpman here, which looks pretty clean. Another gold Jumpman here, which looks pretty clean. But the crown jewel of this pair and what Damien liked so much was one, well, let's just say there's 2 things. One, the fact that he had his own logo. So he was going crazy over the fact that he had his own logo. He was like, I have my own, that I appreciate his enthusiasm because he's like, yo, I have my own logo. That's crazy. But the crown jewel of this pair is on the outsole. So if you look at the outsole, it actually has Damien in a cartoon character playing a guitar in the Jordan 7s with the number 23 on the guitar. Obviously a red guitar with his blonde hair, which I thought was super dope. So you guys can get a look there. And it says super explosive. So Damien was saying that his design is obviously influenced by Chicago Bulls, by Michael Jordan, by music and guitar, but then also a volcano, which is where the super explosive comes from when you look at the outsole. I just really love that design right there. And Damien's apparel is actually pretty sick as well. He has like these black and red hoodies and a black and red hat, and they actually have pins that go with his apparel. His whole collection is very, very clean. Big shout out to Damien for putting that all together. I love his design eye. And for those that don't know, with the Doernbecher program, the designers actually allow the kids to do the full designs. They don't tell the kids no, basically. So when the kids go in and say, hey, I want this, and I want this on my shoe, the designers say, yes, 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 let's make that happen for you, which I think is awesome because it allows the kids to really display their creativity and really go and do what they want on the shoe as opposed to being given limits. And at that young age, I think it's important that you let kids know that there are no limits, that you really can do whatever you want to do. You just have to put your mind to it. And this is a physical manifestation of that. At least that is in my eyes. And one last detail, I don't know if I should save it or maybe I should tell you guys. I kind of feel like I should save it, but all right, I'll just tell you. Anyway, so if you look at the tongue, it has like guitar strings almost. It has like this velvet sort of guitar strings that kind of go with the whole theme of like the paisley print. But in between the Jordan, it actually has DJP, which are Damien's initial as opposed to what's normally there. So big shout out to Damien. Great job on these. These actually released on December 17th along with the rest of the Doernbecher collection. Again, I'll put a link up here for you to check out those videos so you can check out all of those. I want to thank Damien for allowing me to be one of the first people to really get a hands-on look at his shoe and to reveal it to you guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you to the Doernbecher Hospital. If you haven't had the opportunity, make sure you donate to the Doernbecher Hospital because they do great things for kids, as you can see. And big shout out to Nike as well, because they allow all the proceeds from the sale of the shoe to go towards the Doernbecher Hospital, which I think is really dope as well. Anyway, well, that's going to do it for the Doernbecher Freestyle 2016 collection. Thank you guys for watching all of these videos. I appreciate you guys for checking them out. I just wanted to really be able to give you guys a deeper story and give you more insight to what these kids do, what these kids have went through, how they made it into this program, and what that work that they put in for these designs, what that came out to. I know a lot of the times during the Doernbecher collection, we just see the shoes and everybody's like, oh, that's dope, I want this one, I want that one. But really, I feel like giving you guys some inside history, some story behind the shoes, make the shoes that much more special. With that being said, I am Jacques Slade. This is an unboxing of the Air Jordan 7 Retro for Damien Phillips for the Doernbecher Freestyle 2016 collection. As always, guys, I appreciate you. Make sure you turn on the notifications for this channel. That way you don't miss a thing. I'm Jacques Slade, and I'll see you soon. Peace.